still, it's been fun installing software that actually works on Windows 95. Like WinZip is on there now. I've got that on my 95 machine. And I'm just so shocked at how fast the system is.
95?
Yeah, well, my 95. When I had a 95 in the 90s, it was slow as shit. And I remember always hearing that sound of a hard drive reading, the tick 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 tick.
Yeah.
This hard drive is super fast. I've got a Pentium 1 processor in it. And 32 megabytes of RAM, so it boots up very fast. It's very fast to go through the start menu, open programs. It's all really fast. It's because there's just so little bloat on Windows back then. Like you open Windows now, Windows 10 or 11, there's so many services running, so many processes. Like it takes several gigabytes of RAM just to even run Windows without any software, without any extra software.
What's a man got to do to get that kind of attention from you?
It's hard to say exactly, but you seem to be doing fine.
Well, great. Though truth is, it ain't me that wants you.
Oh?
No,
Wants you?
Miss Jacqueline Natla does, from Natla Technologies. You know, creator of all things bright and beautiful.
Seal it, Larson.
Ma'am.
Feast your eyes on this, Laura. How does that make your wallet rumble?
I'm sorry. I only play for sport.
Then you'll like a big park. Peru,
I don't know.
vast mountain ranges to cover, sheer walls.
Look at that 1996 laptop.
Savage winds.
It's a pretty good 1996 laptop.
An age-old artifact of mystical powers buried in the unfound.
I probably has Windows 95 on it.
That's my interest.
You can tell because of the
You could leave
3D
tomorrow.
models.
Are you busy?
There's a
tomorrow?
PC version of this game.
You want to play it?
I might want to play it.
Oh no.
Well, I don't want to start from the beginning though.
Yeah.
I mean, the controls are still going to be tank controls. Why am I grabbing my keyboard? I'm not going to be able to play this with a keyboard. This song is good. We never get to hear most of it.
It just kind of stops playing, right?
Well, it stops because we start the game.
Oh, I thought this was what
Oh, it's one of those games.
played. I
You
hate
can't
that.
hear it unless you hit up and down on the main screen or whatever.
Oh, it sucks.
Are we going to see a demo? Is that what's going to happen right now? Is it a demo that has to load?
What was that one game that had a demo where the player died? It wasn't supposed to be a death. It died right at the beginning of the
Like Ghostbusters?
Was it?
It's like a Ghostbusters game where it just... Yeah, there's a few I've seen. I don't remember them. Yeah, there's like Ghostbusters and there's maybe like a Batman game or something.
Just making it seem like,
Whoa.
Everything just, what?
It got so smooth all of a sudden. Oh, you know what I forgot to check? Are we... Okay, we're streaming 720p 30, which is what I want to do. Probably don't want to go lower than that, even though this game doesn't go to 720p. But I feel like you're pushing it if you're streaming at 480p or 240p. I don't think you can even stream at 240p on YouTube.
Ew.
Which is... I'm pretty sure what this game actually runs at. It might have 480i like during the menus and stuff. Some games did that.
It seemed like such a small number.
That was considered the high res mode back then.
Oof. Have you heard of the Hellboar?
Mm-mm.
It's an animal that looks like a boar. I don't think it's closely related, but it's got a similarities. But it's about as tall as a person. Most of the animal is a head, and it's carnivorous. No, it's basically just a chompy bit with cloven legs. I think it lived in Africa.
How boring. Why is this so smooth all of a sudden?
What the hell? Oh. I guess to distract you just enough for
Now
that to happen.
now it's choppy again. That was weird.
And you're playing on official, original hardware too.
Yeah, this is a real Saturn.
How's that possible?
Is it my TV? Did like motion smoothing get turned on? Is it like motion interpolation happening right now?
Oh, maybe.
I mean, I always turn that shit off, but maybe it somehow got turned on. I should be able to tell watching the stream back actually. If it looks the same, then I'll know. If I climb out of there and turn around that corner, I'll know. It didn't look as smooth there. Okay, I guess I need to go through the menus here, because I do not want to play with fake frames.
That's probably fair. Oh, it's weird seeing this combination. I don't like this.
Wow. Advanced settings. Nope.
Guinevere has been terrible lately. I've been trying to get her to stop going outside, but she's just screaming all the time now.
Maybe she misses Wendell.
Yes, but she's obviously trying to get my attention, and nothing I do makes her stop.
Ooh, that's too vivid.
Have you heard of the terror bird?
No?
So it's like a parrot-like creature, but it's about 6 feet tall and carnivorous. Flightless though. It was the apex predator of South America until Central America bridged north and south, and it got outcompeted and preyed upon by big cats.
How embarrassing.
Can you imagine a 6 foot tall carnivorous flightless bird though?
I don't think I can. That's even taller than me.
Yeah. It's mostly neck and legs. It's not all that heavy, but it can still probably beat you in a fight. Not me though.
Fuck you. I turned on Game Optimizer. We'll see what that does. Are you gonna unflame?
I think this is just the game now.
It's just flame the game?
Oh, this is horrible. I just have it on long enough to kill you. Did it stop?
Oh, no, I'm never getting there. Suddenly got really smooth again. Oh no, I didn't do it. I can tell.
I hate this jump.
I've never seen it do this.
Oh, I recently learned that there's an ancient Sumerian princess that wrote down finding ruins of an ancient civilization. And we thought that ancient Sumeria was the oldest civilization, but there's something that they thought was ancient.
Don't tell me what I thought.
Oh, God.
Why are they doing this? Why do they need to do this? Why does it need to be on fire for this long? Is this the intended way to play the game? Just stand here and stare at fire for an entire minute? Did I do something to make it stop? Oh, does it stop when I get closer? Is that what's up? Somebody needs to tell me what's up, because I sure don't know.
That's what happened last time and the time before that. Oh, God. Oh, God.
How do I step backwards slowly?
I guess you can test up here.
Is it L? Yeah, L. Oh god, that takes so long though. You do a jump, and when you land, you're halfway across the platform, so you gotta very slowly step backwards.
You just turn it on, off. Oh, you can't continue running after you land.
I don't think so.
Why are there rats down here?
Are those rats?
I think they're rats.
I thought it was supposed to be alligators or something.
I seem to rather distinctly remember you being attacked by rats.
Oh, now I already know it's never gonna happen.
Never say already.
Wow. Remember when I got the bard working on Diablo?
That was pretty cool.
I don't know how it happened, but it sure did happen.
So with the dual wielding, are you attacking with both weapons at once?
I think it just combines the stats of both your weapons, and it still acts like you're just using one weapon.
Okay. Oh, I think you're dead. I think you're alive. You're fine.
I didn't mean to do that.
Oh.
I just had to calmly... I think I'm just...
I guess it's time to load.
Are those rats?
They're rats! Why would they put rats here? Have you seen rats anywhere else in the game?
No, and I don't think I've ever seen rats swimming either. In real life. Which is where I live.
One trap to kill them is to put food above a water bucket. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they swim that way. They're not amazing swimmers, but most mammals are.
Don't breathe.
That's funnier the more I think about it.
Stop breathing, you coward.
Oh.
I just want to die. Can I just load?
It seemed like there's just a load button.
There we go.
When I was looking up the bard, they said that a strategy was to use a weapon that boosts melee attack power by 200%.
That's so many percents.
Since it also works with your other weapon.
I'll look. I'll see if I can figure out how to do multiplayer.
That would be great.
I'd be kind of surprised to find out that multiplayer supported between an original Windows 95 system and
Imagine though.
like the GOG version, for instance.
What if I played it on my Nintendo SP?
I think I'm dead. Ugh. Okay, so what's the accepted way to get through this? Pray tell.
Get good?
I can't get across that fast.
Um,
The actions just take too long. If you do the maximally efficient actions, it still takes too long to get across.
it seems like you never get close. And I can believe that you can get more efficient, but I don't see how you can be that efficient.
I can get more efficient, but I can't get efficient enough to get all the way across.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's a big old nope.
So you got to step back to get a running jump at it.
And a hopping jump isn't going to be enough?
Hopping jump.
Standing jump?
I mean, even if I do a standing jump, that means I have to slowly walk up to the edge to get close enough to standing jump make it. Like, either way, you've got to pay the slow walk gods.
Hey, in that Ocarina of Time lost information video thingy that you sent me,
Yeah, lost in translation.
or
Or whatever.
there was a spell that sent out a fiery shockwave, right?
Lost in localization. You mean Din's Fire?
Like, it seemed like Din's Fire, but instead of it being an orb, it was a shockwave. Do you remember seeing that?
Din's Fire is a shockwave.
Oh, sorry, like a earthquake thingy. Like one of those stompy shockwaves that those bullshit bosses do.
I forgot. I saw that, I forgot about it. Oh, come on, Laura. Really? She doesn't have a can-do attitude. That's her problem. She's not giving 110%. Can I
I think you can.
keep running and keep jumping? Because if so, it's possible, but my God, is that going to be tough?
I hated back in the day that you couldn't control jumps in Ocarina of Time. Now I'm kind of glad that that's the case. Yeah.
It's not jumping fast enough.
Try jamming before you land? So the best armor in Oblivion, whose look I do like. I'm an awesome lizard man, and it hides my horns and my tail. It hides my tail, my big old 4-foot long tail. It's just like, nope. How are you gonna hide a whole ass tail?
You tuck it in somewhere?
I guess he's tucking it in somewhere.
Poor guy. Somebody made him feel self-conscious about it.
Are you able to get further on that first jump?
Further on the first jump.
Yeah, you're always grabbing on at the end.
Yeah, it is possible to not But, you know, then you're cutting even closer to just a chance of just walking off the edge.
It also takes a very long time to pull yourself up.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh!
Holy shit. How am I so good?
You're so good at this video game.
I'm good at video games that are this game.
Are we just using this guy? If we don't, then we have to make this jump
I don't
again.
ever want to do that again.
And I think the game maker is agreeing.
Yeah, there's not many times they give you a save crystal before and after a challenge. They knew this was bullshit.
That's pretty bad. You got barred.
It looks like a rotting chunk of driftwood.
It looks like a shaded bar of iron to me.
I guess it's a thing I stuff into a thing somewhere. I'm not even seeing it. Oh, here it is. Lead bar. I've got a Scion and a lead bar.
Isn't a Scion a dude? How do you have a dude?
A Scion is a car.
Is it as good as the Thunder Cougar Falcon Bird?
Nah, it's basically a Toyota.
Oh.
Well, it depends on what you mean by good. Toyota makes cars that will last longer than most American cars, but are not necessarily as exciting.
I'll take a boring but practical any day. You did it!
A lot of people will. I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit of reliability for sex appeal, but I don't want something that I have to work on myself like every time. Like, I'm probably not ever gonna have like a Ferrari 308 as much as I love those cars, just because of how much trouble they are. This is so smooth, right?
It was before you said something. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's never looked that smooth before. Is that my TV?
Might be your TV. Why is the music exciting?
Yeah, I'm assuming something's about to kill me here. I'm pretty sure this game only tops out at 30. I shouldn't be missing anything on you. Oh, that's why. I figured there was something here to kill me, but it's just I couldn't see it. Oh, I think he's dead. Look at that.
I think he's
Splayed out body. That's what that song means.
I agree. I needed something hard and flat.
I need something red and intoxicating.
Lipstick?
I can't believe they made me do that. That jumping thing. Like who was able to do that in the 90s?
Why are you saying in the 90s like it makes a difference?
Why do I say anything?
Why do you say anything? Stop it.
I say a lot of things that make no difference. You shouldn't focus on just one of them.
Why? I'm focusing on this specific one.
But yeah, this game came out in 96, and these people who made it lived in 1996, and they thought, yeah, we're in the year 1996. There are people out there in this year of our Lord 1996 who can do this challenge just fine. They can just hit that jump button at exactly the right time every time, no problem. What gives them the right? The hubris. Look at this dead guy. Does it get any deader than that?
That's a pretty dead crocodile. Gator.
I watched all of those lost in localization videos for Zelda games. Zelda 1, 2, 3, and Oot. Can we call it Oot?
Sure, I won't know what you're talking about, but you can call it that.
But you know what I'm talking about right now?
What?
What?
I forgot. I want to share this link with my friends.
Yeah, there was some interesting stuff in there. There's so much stuff that makes a lot more sense when you realize like the connotations that things have in Japan that we don't have here. They just get completely lost. Why didn't I look at things? Okay, what's the okay, they're all up.
What are we doing though?
I need a combination that will open another door. But I don't remember what the combinations do. Oh, they're not all up. One is down.
Two people are watching us?
What the hell is wrong with you people? Why are you watching somebody play Tomb Raider on the Sega Saturn?
In the year of our Lord.
Don't you know that this is the worst version of the game? Did nobody tell you that the PS1 and the PC versions are far superior? Okay, I'm never gonna guess at the right combination.
Why are you guessing?
Because I'm up here and I don't want to go back down.
Okay.
And yet, here I am, down. Back down, that is to say. Alright, here's the first one that isn't the one that I just did. Okay, so just for reference, it looks like the Y is down and the Omega is up.
So the alpha and the omega live up high.
So for this one, we don't know the first one, but it's up, down, down, up.
Up, down,
So we
down,
can
down.
try both.
Yeah.
Something up, down, down, up. That's not a bad combination to try.
It's a lot worse if you have to jump down here in order to figure out where it is.
Which is just what happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I got a new angle to attack this. Not at. Down, up, down.
It was up, down, down, up.
Unnecessarily badass.
Did that do it?
There's no notification. I hope you remembered which door was right.
That one. Does that look open? Hard to tell from here.
I'm getting motion sickness. I'm just checking.
I still can't tell.
Yes?
Yes-ish. It kind of looks open.
It's kind of diagonal.
I think that's open.
It might be open, and you might take damage if you fall from here.
Well, at least it's over with. It was open. And still is open, to be clear.
Now, have we been here before?
And once it turns smooth like that, it looks so much better.
In Panzer Dragoon, I actually prefer the way that looks more pixelated. With some emulators, you can smooth it out. I'm like, no, please don't do that.
Don't do that.
Like, then you see all the flaws.
Yeah, I'm always seeing examples of games that look so much better on a CRT because they were made for CRTs. They were designed with that display technology in mind. Sometimes even with the like the non-square pixels in mind, so that you still get a real circle. Whereas if you play it on a modern display with square pixels, it looks like an oval. So they were assuming, like, okay, you're probably just a regular schlub using any old consumer TV.
Mm.
This is what's going to look good for you.
Can you break that door open?
It sure does look breakable. Oh, I can pull it.
I thought I saw the crack getting bigger.
The hell?
What'd you do? Cameron?
I didn't mean it to.
You can still push it to the side and see what's behind it. I think the answer is going to be nothing, but you can. Oh, she's just going for it, huh?
She's such a badass.
And there's another one.
I don't think there is another one.
I don't think there's another one.
Somehow pulling that block out of here did something, even though
It was a
it should.
support beam.
By all accounts, that should not accomplish anything. But yeah, just depending on the technology of a CRT, like you could get some really good effects with it if you knew what was coming.
Mm-hmm.
Like probably the quintessential example is the Sonic games on the Saturn, where you got like a waterfall that it actually even needs composite cables. Like even S-Video screws it up. But like the transparency effect on a waterfall that you walk behind.
Lion King looked amazing.
And fuck that game. I don't know why I played it for so long. Why I spent so much time playing as a kid. Play it now and I'm like...
I remember it being enjoyable.
I remember it being pretty enjoyable and not that hard. But the last time we played it, which is, I guess, 10 years ago now?
Oh god, probably. You can
It was
make that
so
jump
damn
there.
hard. You think you can jump straight across?
To the right. And you'll hit a slope.
Have I been down there?
I don't know what the fuck happened.
I don't remember this place.
Yeah, apparently that game is like one of the hard games of the SNES, and I don't remember it being hard.
I don't... yeah, that's such a weird thing. I don't remember it being hard either. I beat it as a kid. And then when we played it as an adult, it kicked my ass. Like, we finally beat it, but God, was that hard.
So weird. Did we finally beat it?
Yeah?
I thought like we gave up in the model level, or maybe the levels after that were just so easy that I just don't remember it.
I remember killing Scar.
Oh, okay.
Where the hell am I going?
I don't know. I remember that the difference between easy mode and hard mode was that easy mode had more lives. What?
That's not what I did at all, by any means. Well, I guess I'm not going back up there.
Oh, you're back here now.
Oh.
So we've been in that room.
Laura, you're drunk. would be fascinating to see what games would have looked like throughout each era if they didn't necessarily have like modern technology, but whatever technology they did have, they had infinite of it. Like, you know, no limit to CPU speed. Like, they don't necessarily have ray tracing cores, but infinite clock speed, infinite number of polygons.
I think things would have just been worse. A lot was polished off because they had to be efficient.
There's definitely been some very interesting results from, you know, forced limitations. Saturn is a good example of that. Just all the ways they try to find ways to, you know, be unique and stand out. Fuck. Despite having technically weaker 3D hardware, but they were able to do some cool things, like in Panzer Dragoon Saga, using VDP2 for the... No, Panzer Dragoon 2. Using VDP2 for the water effects. I guess I should have picked this up before I saved. But how do you know? Like, I could have walked up here and fallen through the floor and then not been able to save. And then I could have died down there. And then I could have never had a chance to save before I went through that fire again. And then I would have had to do it twice. And I don't think I can think of anything worse that could happen in my life than having to do this fire jump thing twice.
So, you're very pro game mastery, right?
I don't know if I have a philosophy about that. If it's something that I think is interesting to master, then I want to master it.
Watch out, monkey! What do you think of the whole do it once and you're done thing?
Is that a whole thing?
Yeah, that's how most games work. You can die against a boss 15 times, but if you slightly make it through it the 16th time, then you're winner.
I think that's good, but I also like the option to redo him if I want to, which a lot of games lack.
Oh, that is definitely something that every game should have.
I want to be able to redo bosses. Once I've beaten him the first time, like, that's the worst I'll ever be at that boss fight while still able to beat it. I want to know, what if I do it at my best? Was it up, down, down, up?
I don't know.
It seems like it was up, down, down, up.
Wherever the left guy was, right. I'm pretty sure. So he should be good now.
I don't remember what that first switch was, because I didn't change it.
Yeah, the most left one and the one next to it. Nope. So is it the opposite? Mine, like, it feels really good to master a song. There we go. If you if you jump to a pillar and then fall, then you shouldn't take fall damage. It sucks forcing a player to have to go through an entire level because you failed at the end. But I also feel like a player should go through the entire level without losing in order to get it. I think a nice compromise for that is allow the player to continue on if they die, but to have a reward if they're able to get through on the first try and have as many retries as, like, if you beat the level, then you can go back to the level and try it again.
Is the reward that Sally Field comes and gives you a blowjob?
I don't know who that is.
She is, at this point, an old actress. She's the one who's famous for saying, "You like me! You like me!" in her Oscar speech.
Aw.
Although most people misquoted her as saying, "You really like me!" But that's not what she said.
Well, the answer to that is going to be no.
Did you know that Burt Reynolds passed up on the opportunity to be Han Solo?
Fail.
And the reason, fail, is because he chose his roles based on how hot the leading lady was that he was going to get to kiss in the movie.
Oh my god.
And he chose whatever movie had, I guess it was Smokey and the Bandit or something. He was in that. He chose whatever had Sally Field in it. He was pretty hot. Hotter than Carrie Fisher. Although he didn't even get to... Han Solo doesn't kiss Carrie Fisher in Star Wars. Not the first one.
Also, she was 19, right?
Carrie Fisher?
Yeah.
It's really hard to tell.
It is. She seems like a whole ass adult.
She seems way older than me when I watch it, but maybe not.
You probably weren't 19 the first time you watched it. Oh my god.
No, when I first watched Star Wars, I would have been 9.
So she was a whole
10.
lot older than you.
I would have been 10. Yeah, she was a lot older than me then. So I saw her as an adult, and I still remember her as an adult.
Yeah.
How do you get through this? One must ask oneself. What did pulling that block out do?
It made the sand come out. So you've got to run across it and get up to that opening up there.
You just run across the slope? Is that
maybe? Have you tried looking up?
No.
That's been the solution a couple of times.
Ah.
I think what my plan was for my game was, yes, you have to make it through on your first life, but I have the game balanced such that that's not really that big of a deal for the first part, and then for the second part, there's an area where you can go through a version of it where you don't see the visuals, but the level itself is the same. And in that instance, you can retry each room individually.
Yeah, as soon as you step on it, you start sliding. There's no running across it.
To me, it looked like you stopped, and that's what caused you to slide. Were you saying that the game forced you to stop?
Yeah, I did not stop holding up.
Did you try looking up?
I looked up, there was nothing up there.
Oh, well, what the fuck then? Like, that looks strange up there, right?
Somewhat.
Like that gray thing in the middle. Can you jump to that pillar there? Does that do anything for you if you do?
I'm pretty sure that's too far for me, right?
I wouldn't know.
Also, it's all sloped looking, like I wouldn't make it. Like I wouldn't be able to stand on it.
I think you can make it. Now, what does this do for you? Like, that's too far.
What about that? That looks flat. Can I jump to that? Dr. Seuss mode.
It's very diagonal. Oh! Go to Team Venture.
This has to be a secret. As hard as this was to get through, this isn't just like the way to go, right?
This was really hard to get through.
Where's that secret sound effect?
Bling. Bling. Oh, that's a save crystal.
Oh, I'll take that.
Remember to get the thingy before you save.
Thingy?
Yeah, we're here because of thingy.
What thingy?
I don't know.
Oh god, if I drop down there, I'm gonna die. I should save now.
Yeah. I was thinking the thingy at the end of the fire jumps. I was thinking that you would just get the thingy and then save. Oof, my eyes are almost burning. This is nice. I like this feeling.
I don't know this song.
You're about to get smacked. Oh, the timing.
Oh, what?
Well, this looks different too.
It's not the kind of different I wanted.
You can always load. There shouldn't be an enemy in a game that's more difficult to kill in that game than it is in real life.
Yeah, I've always hated like platforming challenges that are harder in the game than in real life, or something that the hero, who's supposed to be an athletic hero, can do that or can't do that I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm a pretty good climber. If they can't climb better than me, then I'm complaining.
Yeah. For sure, I'm complaining in the game if I die because of a bat.
Yeah, like if a bat kills you, it should be because it gave me rabies and it killed me over a very long period of time.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be able to bite me until I bleed out.
Or knock you back 7 feet until you go.
Oh man, knockback is such a stupid thing.
Mm-hmm. I do understand why they did it. It's just,
It's just fuck you for doing that.
yeah.
Where am I?
You're exactly where you're meant to be.
I need another drink. Oh, I'm so happy right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I like to be happy.
Where are you right now?
Happiness is probably like in my top 5 favorite feelings. It's definitely up there.
What's your fourth favorite?
I don't know. If I don't even know where happiness is, then I'm just kind of guessing at all of it.
That's probably right. What is that?
Probably aroused is up there somewhere.
Do I like being aroused?
That's a good feeling. Curious. Another one.
Yeah. That's a good one.
If you know that you can satiate that curiosity.
The feeling of wonder.
Yeah. Similar to curious.
Excitement.
That is a dead gorilla.
I was going to fight you on that, but it's also not quite a chimp.
Who are you calling a chimp? Chump.
That dude.
It's from Roger Rabbit.
Oh.
Except the other way around. Who are you calling chump? Chimp. Is that something? It's not something.
That was something.
It looked something either, but it wasn't something in the end.
It is something you just got to it the wrong way.
Oh yeah. Dead Ape Society. Is that a thing?
Probably.
Dead Ape Society? I feel like... maybe thinking Dead Poet Society.
That one is definitely a thing.
Definitely, certainly, probably, definitely a thing.
Probably. Why is there a crocodile there? Isn't this like the beginning of the level?
Am I? Yeah.
I think you're at the beginning of the level.
How did
How
I
did you get to the beginning of the level?
Where am I?
Remember that you can load and you'll be back at the top. You haven't done anything, so it might not be a horrible idea.
I killed some monkeys.
You did kill some monkeys.
I made sure that some monkeys will not be going home to their kids.
They were probably just going to eat them anyway.
That's racist.
I've been hearing terrible things about chimps.
You're not allowed to acknowledge those unless you're racist.
Oh, sure, that's how that works. Oh, we'd have to do this thing again. You can just make that jump, can't you?
Can I make that jump?
You can also just load. You can probably do something here.
I don't even know where I am right now.
You're behind the slope. Oh god, you have to go all the way around to do this. Come on, just go like 1 foot left.
Oh, let me.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's load. Trying to think. If if we wanted to play Diablo together, but we don't have two separate Windows 95 PCs, which we obviously don't, one of us is going to have to be playing on GOG. Or, whatever. Some modern system that is probably emulating an older system.
Mm-hmm. And since you already have on this one, and you would want to be on that, the one on GOG would probably have to be me.
Yeah. But I find it unlikely that the GOG version would actually connect with the Windows 95 version.
I mean, it's possible that I can just emulate Windows 95, right?
Yeah. You download a virtual machine.
I've done that before. I haven't done it since.
I've got a...
Watch out for the Paco Gators.
I've got a Windows 10 virtual machine on my system.
Oh, there we go. Are you shooting at something or are you shooting at nothing?
I saw a gorilla running at me. Have I gone in that water yet?
You did again.
Oh, thank God I died.
Just load.
It's faster to load if I die. And I can just hit A twice.
You're sounding like a Kaizo Mario player.
That's the best thing that Kaizo did for Mario is let it not be a big deal to die.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, fine, if I die a lot, whatever, but don't make me go listen to yeah, and I select the level again. Just get on with it. There's so many games that would be so much better if they would just get the fuck on with it. Instead, their heads so far up their own asses that they you waste all of your time listening to their fanfare and watching their cutscenes and just all the stuff you don't want to be doing.
One of this guy that I watched, he was playing one of the other From games on PS2, like Lost Revenant or something. And in that game, if you die, you boot it all the way back to the title screen. There's no auto checkpoints, and you can die at the very beginning of the game by falling off a cliff, right next to the first checkpoints. And if you die there, you gotta watch the 10-minute introduction again.
Oh, Jesus.
Right?
Classic FromSoft. Okay, I killed a whole bunch of goddamn monkeys.
There's the gator. Also, every NPC dies.
Can you blame them?
Yeah. They're in a From game. Also, the final boss is a baby.
As any good final boss should be. Is he dead?
Maybe?
Why are my eyes burning? Is somebody smoking cigarettes?
Oh, I thought my eyes were burning because I was tired because of all the drugs I ate. They weren't actually drugs, except for the ibuprofen. Ibuprofen's a drug, right?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not a very intense drug, but counts as a drug. So you want melatonin?
Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. I'm a bit late on that.
I'll have to ask Sarah where she keeps it.
Boop-a-doop-doop.
Gummy or pill?
The gummies are more effective.
Gummy full.
Yeah.
How many do you take?
What's the dosage?
10 milligrams.
I'll just take one. Thanks.
Go. Huh. So north is to my right, you say. Crocagator. You're scared of the claw. You're scared of the claw. You ever see Liar Liar?
I don't remember loving it as a kid, but it's definitely a Jim Carrey movie.
I'd like to say it's one of his better movies, or one of those movies that actually holds up somewhat.
It's probably the movie that I like the most now. I still like Ace Ventura for what it is.
I wouldn't turn it off.
Yeah. Like if someone wanted to see it, then I'd say, yeah, sure, let's do it. But I wouldn't like go, hey guys, you should watch Ace Ventura.
So you need someone else to be the, hey guys, let's watch Ace Ventura guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more likely to be the, hey guys, let's watch the Truman Show guy.
Yeah, I'd say an interesting movie.
I like the Truman Show.
Yeah. I don't think you can make that.
The Mask.
Yeah.
Pretty good. That's one of those I had on VHS as a kid. My mom used to copy off movies on VHS all the time. So we had all these VHSs with 3 movies on them each.
Wow.
And we had one VHS in our room that we were able to watch over and over because we had a TV with a VCR built in. It was like one of those tiny little 15-inch TVs. And it had The Mask, Jumanji, and The Little Rascals on it.
I remember liking Jumanji a lot. I haven't seen it in a while, but I have seen the Metallica Critics review of it. Maybe I did see it recently, and I thought that it was just mediocre. Like, I thought it was just so cool that there are all these monstrous things everywhere, but nowadays it just doesn't seem all that interesting.
It is a mediocre movie. It's really not great, but we watched it so much that we learned every single line in it. And Mask. Mask and Jumanji, we know all the lines too.
Mm-hmm. But not the Little Rascals.
No, I think even then we knew the Little Rascals was not a good movie, but we still watched it a lot just because it was on that VHS, and you know, it's just such a novel thing to be able to watch your own movie at will as a kid.
Mm-hmm. I think you might have to give up on that health pack.
But I want to be healthy. So what's this entire room for? It raises the question. You know Linus Tech Tips?
No.
You don't know him?
I do not know him.
Wow. Linus has been around for Almost as long as YouTube.
Oh.
He's good. But he never, I don't think I've ever heard him say begs the question. He always says raises the question, and it gives me goosebumps when he does it. Because it's like, thank you.
I watch...
It's almost like a prerequisite.
Oh.
If you make a YouTube essay, video essay of any kind these days, you have to incorrectly use begs the question or whatever. It's like an unwritten rule. You've got to do it wrong at some point. But he never does that, as far as I can tell. So I appreciate him.
I watch SciShow, which gives the newest science, the newest science news, and they say begs the question often.
Somebody's got to correct him. It's got to be you, Michael.
Yeah, I think it does.
You got to let him know.
On the other hand, though, they have a lot of puns.
That's funny. Okay, how did I do it before? I almost made it.
Magic.
3 tries ago. 3 tries ago? Not this most previous try that I just failed. Not the one before that, but the one before that. Does that count as 3 tries ago or 2 tries ago?
3.
So the one I just tried now was 1 try ago.
When I teach the
Hey!
Oh, I didn't believe in you.
I believed in me. I didn't really.
I should have believed in your stubbornness.
There's that sound that we're all looking for. And there's those cone-shaped tits that we're all here for.
Look at the shading on those tits.
They're well-shaded tits. I love them.
It's probably only because of that shading that they look like tits.
Tiflily speaking.
That's often true, though. Back when I first started drawing, I didn't know how to make my thing look like anything. And now that I've gotten better with shading, to the point where actual artists are complimenting my shading. Actual artists, as in they draw things and those things look cool. And now it's not that bad to make a shape. I'm like, okay, this is supposed to be this thing. Let's get the outline and let's go. This is back and this is forward. And sure enough,
Yeah. The shading makes all the difference.
All
it's
the
kind of
difference.
like the defining difference between an amateur and a professional. Like if you know how to shade something and make it look real, like that's something it's hard for kids to do.
Mm-hmm.
You look at stuff that you did as a kid. It's like, well, he's shooting a bright blue beam, so you draw it in blue, right? No, you don't. You draw it in white with blue around the edges. That's how you show that it's a bright blue beam.
Damn. Okay. Yeah.
But you don't realize that when you're looking at it. You see somebody drew white with blue around it, but when your eyes see it as blue that's so bright that it looks white in the middle, and you don't realize you're actually just looking at white.
Damn. Yeah.
I figured that out only after I was making my genie's beam in my game.
As a whole ass adult.
A whole ass adult.
Why are you here? What are you doing here?
I don't know. There's like a big old water reservoir.
There's a big old water thing in there.
That
Obviously, you go into the big old water thing, but there's nothing in there.
It led to nothing but a hidden health pack, as far as I can tell.
Is that a come back from place? And like you also dropped down, and that was the beginning of the level.
It looks significant, but it's, as far as I can tell so far, it's insignificant. It is unsignificant. It's non-significant. It is significant.
I'm glad I discovered that.
It was a good discovery.
Although, unalive has become overused.
Yes.
Mainly because YouTube censors the word suicide, And I just got your video demonetized. If you drop down there, there's a health pack and there's a monk.
Yes. Yeah, I see people use unalive in place of suicide or dead or death or kill. Like, really? People are that sensitive now? Can't handle the word dead or killed?
YouTube is. This secret seemed a lot easier to get than the other one.
Is that just more shotgun ammo?
I think it's just more shotgun ammo. I think my injury is going to be a lot better tomorrow.
You have an injury?
Yeah, it's a thing that I'm constantly massaging. That's why I got the spoon.
What did you do to injure it?
20 years of standing wrong, I guess. It came to a head when I helped move a CRT for Nick. Shit.
Fucking Nick.
It was worth. Also, it helped discover that I was injured, which forced me to take care of it. And now my shoulder feels much better.
I think I need to go to a chiropractor at some point.
You should probably massage your muscles. And like, I'm going to a masseuse may help, but like that's a once a week thing.
Not a masseuse, a chiropractor.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much that would help.
I went to one before. He was pretty nice. Like, I never realized until I went to that chiropractor that I was having real trouble looking to the right.
Monkey! Monkey! Oh my god.
How is he so good at always being behind me?
Because he's a monkey. Hey.
Yeah, he pointed out to me and fixed it. That I can look left just fine, but looking to the right, it's catching. And he just like cracked my neck or something. And then like suddenly I was like, oh my god, it can feel that good to look to the right? I didn't know that. But then since then it's gone back to how it was.
Mm-hmm.
So what did he really fix? But I've had some back pain lately.
Have you tried the back foam roller? It's not a back foam roller, it's just a foam roller. But it's great for the back. Lower back or upper back?
Yes.
Oof. The foam roller can do the lower back. The upper back is trixier. Although I think that's more of a shoulder thing.
See, that's what I need. I need some professional to say, here's your problem, I'll fix everything.
You have me.
Okay, what's my problem, Professional Michael?
Don't use a foam roller and that'll fix your lower back. I can recommend metal massagey thingies for your neck. Your neck should not be in pain if someone applies pressure to it. You probably have some swelling there that's preventing you from moving. Working out helps keep things straight, but you have been doing that. So it's obviously some stretching and massaging that you need to help mitigate your issues. For your upper back, it's probably stretching that you need. Was that WhatsApp? I haven't heard that sound in a long time.
Yeah, that's WhatsApp.
Who are you talking to there?
Looks like Tim,
The tool man?
Sarah's brother.
Oh. Never got to play Jackbox.
Yeah, you gotta. I guess that's what you have to get used to with people like Tim. You make plans, and then they've got stuff to do first, and that stuff to do takes 6 hours. And I hope your plan didn't involve being ready before 10 p.m. I don't know where the hell I'm going.
You've been
Do
there.
I just had to drop down?
Have you been down?
Yeah, down I think is back to the beginning.
Well, maybe this is such a big area to not be anything.
It looks like something.
Oh yeah, there's a crack over there. Can you shimmy across that crack somehow? There's a ledge over there.
Across the way there?
Left. Like diagonal over to your right. You see that ledge there?
Yeah.
And
It extends all the way to there, though.
that's a crack that you can shimmy across. How do you get ye crack?
Well, it looks to me like the closest is to jump from here. Does that one stick out? Oh.
Yeah, you can get a running jump to that thing, I think. Just make sure that you're low. That the crack is low. That's probably what someone said. Oh my god. You don't realize how much that part was high though.
Fuck.
Are you in Palace Midas?
I don't remember.
If so, that's where the most memorable death in the game is.
This game has unique deaths?
Well, like, your drowning death is different from your falling death.
Yeah, but they're not specific to a level. You can drown almost anywhere.
I'm pretty sure
It's fucking dead.
at least that one death is unique.
Drowning?
The thing that I'm talking about.
Yeah, I got full health. I murdered like 4 animals.
Oh yeah.
They were alive for a while, and now they're not alive, and they never will be again. I mean, I could drop off here. Is that anything?
Isn't that where you just fell from?
It does look familiar.
You leapt when you should have looked.
I tapped forward very briefly one time.
Which somehow caused a leapt.
Caused her to propel herself to a horrible, horrible death.
She didn't seem to like that death very much.
He was bitching about it all the way down.
All the way down.
Maybe you should play.
I don't know how to play.
It's tank controls. A jumps, B grabs things. Hold L to walk.
How do I controller camera?
Hold Y to control the camera. C to hold. B to shoot. You're dead.
I'm not doing this.
C to pull out your weapon. B to shoot if your weapon is out. B to grab stuff if your weapon is not out. R to diggity. Y to look around. X and Z to step left and right, respectively.
You know, I'm surprised that this game has a diggity button. Why did Ocarina of Time have a diggity button?
It's more of a diggity button combination.
I'm talking about the roll.
I know.
Okay. I got my braces fixed this morning. A couple of them fell off, and just from this week of not having them straight, I'm already feeling the discomfort of them moving.
Who's your dentist?
Smith and Davis. Although they're an ortho dentist, not a dentist.
An orthodontist?
Yes. I guess that's not a thing.
Okay. I'm sick of playing this game.
Okay. I have to meet up with Nick for the swoosh. Swoosh.